Rozzie has only taken the ride quite recently, doing a great job. So, hallelujah. Perhaps we've all heard it a lot, but I think for Rozzie's a rider who's been at absolutely the top of dressage in Australia for a long time, originally from England. So fortunate, married Heath Ryan and moved to Australia. Coach of many riders. Wonderful rider, great feel, great empathy. This horse very quickly to Grand Prix after his eventing days, and it really shows Rozzie's ability to give a horse confidence. Extended trot, passage. Rozzie known for her mistake-free tests. She's developed this horse's changes brilliantly just in the last 12 months. I first saw her compete small tour only 12 months ago. Here she is in Grand Prix, making quite a go at Olympic representation. Passage into Piaffe, very contained, pretty much on the spot, something she's only just started to do. Rozzie saying back in December the horse finally felt strong enough for Grand Prix, like he wanted to do it, and one certainly gets that feeling today. A very good passage. I think I'd be finding the 7 here, and when we think this horse has really only started in the Grand Prix ranks, and a horse that doing most of his work really at speed, not developing the strong weightlifting muscles until quite recently, and that's Rozzie helping him every step of the way. Passage, Piaffe, transitions and passage, really well done to the music. In tempo, transition to trot, touch ahead of the music, but again quite a long moment of bridging phrase, if we can call it that. Into the trot, half pass to the right, good crossing, forward, sidewards with bending to the right in the direction of movement. And now passage. Very good in rhythm, good in front, and really coming quite well under behind. Super frame, pole the highest point. He's a long horse, a big horse, somewhat angular horse. Could be a little more round over the top line. An extended trot. In left flexion, I don't think the judges will see that. At Olympics, World Championships, we also have 2 judges at the A end of the arena, so I'm sure Rozzie will take out that little bit. Trot half pass to the left, mirror image, beautifully done to the music. Very elegant picture and super rhythm. Rozzie known to ride the half passes as a highlight. Rozzie having trained many Grand Prix horses over the years. Sterling Wilton, one of the first that she had in Australian team positions. The collected walk. It's not a horse that bends the joints of the hind legs that much, but Rozzie has improved that, no doubt. Extended walk today, not as much overstep. If we watch where the hind foot falls, it's only perhaps a little over 1 hoof ahead. Transition to collected canter and back to the theme music. Canter half pass right, canter half pass left. Tight angles. And now curving around. With the harmony of the music, simple movement, 2 10-metre half circles, but very different to what we often see, so adding to the interest in the choreography. Even though that small, simpler bridging moment preceded and followed by the difficult angle in the canter half pass. Now the canter pirouette curved into, so reduction in difficulty, but now a very small pirouette and beautifully phrased with the music. and out. So almost the two into two-time changes, no mistakes, not missing a beat. A hallmark of Rozzie Ryan's. Rozzie from the Hunter Valley. Two-time changes, quite a tight curved line. There's curved lines, and preceded by the double pirouette. That was quite a tight curved line, something that won't be missed by our experienced judges. Today we're fortunate to have three leading five-star judges, two of whom, five, four, no fewer than four, three of whom are visitors, international judges, two Australians, two international. Into the pirouette again, so mirror image coming up. Perhaps not quite as much jump to the right. Again, a technical point, still very small, exactly the same size, so great riding. We're seeing certainly the experience, Rozzie's experience showing through. One-time change is not quite as tight an angle. She didn't head right to the sideline. Again, and a pat for the horse at the end. I can let you into something I know, not a secret by any means, but one-time changes have only just really come together. They were very short, so Rozzie very cleverly making it a little easier for him. Extended canter down the centre line, no longer having the problem with the short changes, doing a great job.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was TV Bullwinkle and Rozzie Ryan. This horse was a previous eventer, and Rozzie's been working with him now for a little over a year. He's by the imported stallion Rockadero, and by the look on Rozzie's face, I think he's pretty proud of that one.